She didn't know I was still standing there, but I heard every word she whispered, and it was about me. My name is Danielle Price. I am 33 years old, born and raised in St. Louis, Missouri. I work as a project coordinator at a small architecture firm downtown. Not glamorous, but honest work. Most days, I keep my head down, stay polite, stay professional. Because when you're a Black woman in certain spaces, people expect you to prove you belong before you even speak. I'd been saving for months to buy a gift for my mom, a sleek, custom laptop she'd been dreaming about, so she could launch her online bakery. So on a warm Saturday afternoon, I drove to one of the biggest tech stores in town. I didn't know about this trip would become a lesson I'd never forget. The moment I walked in, I felt eyes on me. Not curious eyes, suspicious ones. A young sales associate, thin, blonde ponytail, sharp voice, glanced at me, then at the security guard, then back at me. Her smile was stiff, like it was stitched on. "Can I help you with something?" She dragged out something like I was lost or dangerous or both. I told her what I needed. A custom 15-inch laptop. Solid specs. The budget isn't an issue. Her eyebrows shot up. "Are you sure? These models are expensive. We have cheaper options. Maybe something refurbished?" Most people don't need this level of equipment. Most people. I knew exactly who she meant. I swallowed the sting and repeated myself. She sighed like I was wasting her time. As we walked, two men, clients, maybe, got approached instantly by another employee. Warm greeting, high energy, all smiles. Meanwhile, my associate kept glancing at my purse like it was a ticking bomb. She hovered close, too close. I could feel her breath on my shoulder. Every move I made, she shadowed me. Checking. Watching. Judging. When I asked about customization options, she muttered under her breath, but loud enough. "Can't believe they send anyone in here with money." Anyone. There it was again. That invisible line I was never supposed to cross. I stepped back. "I'm sorry, what did you say?" She froze. Her eyes widened, then narrowed. "I didn't say anything. You must have misheard." But we both knew I didn't. When I headed to the demo table, she rushed ahead like she expected me to steal something. People were starting to stare, and I was shrinking inside myself. Embarrassed, angry, humiliated. I tried to breathe through it. I tried not to make a scene. That's what we're taught, right? But the truth is, sometimes it feels like you carry an entire history on your back, even when you're just trying to shop on a Saturday afternoon. My grandmother used to tell me, "Baby, they don't have to say the word to mean it." And standing there with that associate breathing down my neck, I felt that truth settle into my chest like a stone. I wandered toward a display model, trying to focus on the specs, trying to act like the heat building behind my eyes wasn't real. But the store suddenly felt smaller, the shelves tighter, the lights harsher, every whisper sharper than it should have been. Two teenage boys passed behind me and laughed. Nothing to do with me, just kids being kids, but in that moment, even their laughter felt like a spotlight. I kept adjusting my purse strap, my hair, my jacket, all those tiny reflexes Black women do when we feel watched, like we have to make ourselves easier to swallow. I told myself, just get the laptop. Get out. Don't let her ruin your day. But humiliation has a way of rooting itself deep, spreading through your body faster than anger, and harder to wash off. Don't be too loud. Don't be dramatic. Don't give them a reason. But then, she murmured the sentence that pushed everything off the cliff. I had stepped around the counter to read the fine print on the customization card. She leaned toward another employee and whispered, thinking I was gone. "I hate when they come in here pretending they can afford this stuff." My heart cracked in half. The other employee gave her a quick, nervous laugh, but said nothing. I turned around slowly. I didn't say a word. Not yet. Because something else happened first. Something unexpected. A voice, calm but firm, cut through the aisle behind me. "That's enough." We all turned. A tall Black woman in a crisp navy suit stood there, confident, composed, radiating authority. Her name tag read, Regional Manager, Dr. Leslie Howard. The associate stuttered. Leslie, I didn't see you. Dr. Howard stepped forward, eyes locked on her. You weren't supposed to. Her tone sent a shockwave through the room.
Customers slowed down.
Employees froze. The air thickened. Danielle, she said, turning to me softly, I heard everything. You didn't mishear. A lump rose in my throat. Finally, confirmation. Finally, someone saw it. All of it. The associate went pale. I wasn't trying to offend anyone, I swear. I thought. Dr. Howard lifted a hand. Stop. You thought she didn't deserve respect. You thought she didn't belong. That's the real issue. The store went silent. Dr. Howard turned to me again. Danielle, what were you trying to purchase today? I told her about my mom, her dream, why this laptop mattered. She nodded once, then looked at the associate. You're relieved from this sale. Step aside. The associate tried to protest, but one look from Dr. Howard shut her down. For the next 20 minutes, I experienced something surreal. Respect, patience, humanity. Dr. Howard personally walked me through every option. She customized the laptop exactly to my mom's needs. At checkout, she paused. You've been through enough today, she said. Allow me to apply for our highest employee courtesy discount. The price dropped nearly 40%. My breath hitched. Are you sure? She smiled warmly. One thing my mother taught me, when the world tries to belittle a black woman, you lift another one up. The associate who mistreated me was called into the back office. Another manager walked in. The door closed behind them. I didn't hear what was said, but the look on her face when she came out told me everything. She couldn't even meet my eyes. Justice doesn't always shout. Sometimes it whispers back louder than the insult ever did. When I got home, I placed the laptop on my mom's kitchen table. She cried before she even touched it. Not because of the gift, but because she saw something in my face. The weight. The release. The silent battle I fought in that store. I told her everything. Every word. Every look. Every moment. She held my hands and whispered, Baby, never let anyone make you feel small in a world you helped build. That night, as I watched her unbox her dream, I realized something. Racism survives in whispers, in glances, in assumptions, in the quiet moments people think it doesn't matter. But dignity survives there too. Courage survives there. Justice sometimes walks in right when you think no one is watching. And I learned I belong anywhere my feet decide to stand. And if this story touched you, if it made you think, if it reminded you why dignity matters, don't let it end here. Your voice keeps these stories alive. So please, like this video, share it with someone who needs to hear it, and subscribe to the Black Diaries for more real, emotional, truth-filled stories from our community. Every comment, every share, every subscription helps these voices rise, helps the truth reach further, helps us keep making stories that matter. This is the Black Diaries, and our stories will never be silenced.